night of the scholars takes the first part of that. That's 19, and closely followed is 20. Then we're going to take the wood lighting, no one still coming down here now. Now the same good round.
This is the same woman.
Sammy Birch goes clear of the Vicarage B 23, coming up the hill towards the third arm at 24. Looks like most of these competitors, they've taken the left-hand route as you look at it.
She's gone.
Left jumping, just a dip in the middle, which is another fast side. Here's the mean there. Sammy Birch. PSB, they completed. He gets 5.6 time penalties, that gives a two-place score of 44.3, which put him to 20th place at the moment.
John Bigo, and return the flag. Nice big jump over the Mars equestrian footbridge. Mars equestrian for the first time here at Badminton. There's the presenting partner.
In this little bowl beneath the lake, the horses can't see the lake at this stage as they come up the little lip, and suddenly in front of them is fence 8, and they see the lake along which they'll travel the far side. Here they are now, going through fence 8, coming through the water, out the far side, clear of 8 tons, left-handed. This wonderful drone shot we can see as Emily Hamel makes her way on the far side of the lake towards the two close fences 9 and 10.
New starter is Tom Jackson, and he's riding Capel's Hollow Drift, laying 23rd place. The Bolthead design Huntsman's Close.
He doesn't eat as much as
That's
he does.
three-part combinations, jumped pretty well all day, and there's no problems for Tom Jackson. He goes through there.
I'll fucking give it chicken and knife.
John Ubigo.
So Emily Hamel is now coming towards the Ford Broken Bridge of 13. In fact, she's over that. And she makes her way towards the KBS Brush Village at 14, nicely clear.
John Ubigo jumps the Brewer's Barrels.
Too bigger than my rider,
Utilo Delage starting just looking a tiny bit tired. Tom Jackson is now going to the lake towards BP Lower Lake.
Emily Hamel goes nicely clear of the Mars Equestrian footbridge at 15, coming to this countryside allowance roll top brush at 16. No problems with that. Going up the hill towards the very far end of the
John Ubigo over the Jewels Keeper's Ditch. Comes up to the Rolex trunk. So Jean Ubigo, he finishes with Utrillo de Halage, and he stops the clock. 12 minutes 06, that's a good round, 8.8 time. Gives them a two-day total of 51.8.
So it is confirmed, that is 20 minutes to add to Emily Hamel, who had that problem down at fence 17. She's now at the 9 temper corners, does that very nicely, goes clear of that, and makes the way off to the Rolex rails at 31 and 22. New starter on course, and this is the turn of Selena Milne, who's a British rider, a professional rider with her own training and competition yard near Clevedon in North Somerset. And she last competed at Badminton in 2014. Last year was Badminton entry. Selena was 8th at home, his first 5-star. So they're on the way, and they're at the Horsecrest Quarry at 4.
Tom Jackson down through the KBIS Brass Village 10th area down by the Vicarage B. Next fence for him is the footbridge, that's the Mars Equestrian footbridge. Stops that very easily indeed.
So Emily Hemel is at the. So Emily Hemel now is approaching the 26th, the Mars M. Just reins back to get a bit more control. The flower boxes are the first element over that, then down to the big M. And nicely clear as they head off towards the last section of the course. Meanwhile, we can see on the far side of the river, Selena Milne, she goes clear at the Light Source BP Power Lake, fence 8, as she now makes her way in front of all those marquees, where lots of people are watching and hoping that someone might get a bit of a dunking. No one's done it today yet, but there's always going to be a first. So Selena Milne now turns left-handed, comes over this huge log, and comes through the lake, then A and B, and nicely through A, and off through B.
Tom Jackson, really nice over the both sets of Rolex rails and the Holland Cooper Vicarage V. And away goes Lauren Ennis. There you see, a lot of people thought she would remain riding for Britain, but she held the Kiwi passport, so that's who she's riding for now. And she had two good 4-star completions last year.
Emily Hemel is clear of the Savills hay feeders. Didn't take the right route, I think she took the left route, but she's going clear over that. She's just got the 3 fences to go before she's safely home. Meanwhile, Selena Milne is over the Clarence Court egg boxes at 12, coming towards this huge Ford broken bridge at 13. Well, it's certainly huge when you stand on the top of it, but so far today, it's just been a ride of Reitler.
Tom Jackson's up the Badminton collection flower boxes, and goes on to the Mars M. Just 2 parts after one element was taken out, and Tom Jackson at it now. That's the first of the flower boxes. Then between the M's, Lauren Innes, clear over the Voltaire Design Huntsman close combination.
Emily Hemel, meanwhile, is approaching the very last fence, so she's in the main arena now, turns left-handed, comes to fence 32, and goes clear over that. She completes the course, and she has 33 time penalties, 33.6 time penalties. That will give them 93.1 penalties after the second phase, in 46th place at the moment.
Tom Jackson with cables, hollow drift has cleared the...
When she does this job,
do this.
Tom Jackson now at the Rolex trunk, clears that. We're coming up into the arena to the last. Lauren Innes and Global World Vision M, they've cleared the World Horse Welfare Table and now clears the Clarence Court egg boxes.
That's phenomenal.
She goes up to the Night Timber corners.
Harry Mead nicely clear of fence 8 as they make their way on the far side of the course in front of all these wonderful marquees, turning left-handed to approach the log at 9. Meanwhile,
Lauren Innes takes the last flag out on the Night Timber corners, but I'm sure she passed the correct side of it. Doesn't matter if it comes down, the horse has to make sure it passes the right side of it.